Here's Damage's Season 5 2 cents review. So we're at the home stretch, and this is really about a show about Ellen Parsons' arc. And we're going to know who she is. Ellen, how much success and power is important to her. This is her arc since Season 1, Episode 1. How much is that important to her? How much is she like Patty? Because we know that there's similarities between the two of them, but how much is she? How far will she go to win and gain power? What she will do how far that she will do, and that's what Patty wants to know in Ellen as well. Is she like her? Is she going to be like in part of her club, the Patty Hughes Club? And we don't know this answer until the final moments of the series. And part of us want her to basically go into the Patty world. Well, I don't know, I guess some people do. And some of us want her to walk away. And we won't know until the last second of the show. And there'll be all kinds, like what makes Damages so great is that they flash forward, they flash behind. They're always kind of giving us these moments of puzzles, and we're trying to figure out these puzzles. But of course, Season 5 begins and ends with Patty versus Ellen in a case. In this case, it's the cyber hacker Cheney McLaren, basically. Is he in these little WikiLeaks kind of like metaphor where he kind of like gives information about bad people or the government that he thinks the public needs to know about. He opens up conspiracies that he thinks the public needs to know about, and how far is your own personal kind of secrecy, and how like he is a guy who hacks in, and his team hacks into other people's servers and gains private information and makes it public. How much of that, what scruples are, and like how much of a bad person is he, because he's doing a bad thing in his opinion for the greater good. And that's sort of what we're learning here in Season 5, is that Ellen is doing the same things, but how far is the line cross? And that's where she needs to go. And like I said, she won't know until the final moments. Whereas Ryan Philippe plays the Cheney McLaren character, where he's the guy in the case. But in the end, all the other 4 seasons where the corporations and the Bernie Madoff guy or the High Star Company, those kind of guys never learn their lesson in the end. The pride always got the best of them, and that's what done them in. Whereas Cheney McLaren kind of figures something out in the end where he understands that it's all pointless. This is all like this whole power game and this whole kind of like us versus them. It's like there's going to be another lawsuit, there's going to be another battle. Like how many battles, it's going to be all the same. And it's like as he learns that and discovers this in the last episode, we figure that okay, that's what the theme is of this season. But is Ellen going to figure that out as well? And because that's what it's all about. Like this is all fucking pointless. And who loses in the end? The common person. And that's what the people don't give a shit about, is the common person. This is America in the 2000s. This is what Damages is about. This is the metaphor of America in 2000s about like how much is too much. It's like how much is too much power, how much is too much success, how much is too much money. And when are we going to rein this in and kind of have a more balanced approach to things? Because, you know, it doesn't seem right where they talk about like how basically 100 people own 99%, or something like the stat about like 200 people own 99% of the wealth in this world. Is that fucking crazy or what? You got 6 billion people who own 99% of the wealth, and then you got 200 people who own like basically who basically have 1% of the wealth, 6 billion people, and then you got 200 people who own 99% of that wealth. That seems a little bit crazy in our world, doesn't it? And just not even from a religious or spiritual point of view. It's just from like a morality point of view. And that's what Damages is about. Like where Patty is like, it's all about a game. And basically how far is the game being played? And that's what Ellen needs to learn in this last season. That's my review. Great series. One of the best of the 2000s. And thank you for David Chase for discovering this guy who created this show and for firing him so he can do this show. That's my review.